Welcome back, guys, and welcome back, Tal, to Dragon Quest III HD-2D. Last time we took on Baramos. We won. I had a couple recording issues, but nothing that should translate over into the video. And now we're here. We're actually in the Dark World. We explored a little bit, but I was running out of time, so I had to stop. So now we're in Tantegel. I refuse to say Tantegel. Nothing in here. Monster not too far away, ready to be wrangled. Alright, so we're in the church now. And the first thing we're going to do is take a look at Tantegel a little bit. We're also going to be buying some things, I assume. Let's see. First things first, we can go upstairs. One treasure, and an animal not too far away still. Well, this guy looks familiar. Nah, I have to open it. Okay.
You're having a laugh, ain't ya? Is it really you? Blimey! It's me, your old pal Robin Hood!
AKA Kandar. Really, though?
And I really have gone straight this time!
Into jail.
New world, new life, that's what I say! What's that? How come I'm in the clink then? Ah, simple misunderstanding is all! I'm a changed man, honest!
Uh-huh.
Here, why don't I prove it by telling you something good? By way of apology for all the hassle I've given you over the years.
Yeah, all that asshole.
Here goes. There's a thing called the Sunstone. Proper valuable it is. Well, they only keep it in the dining room of the castle here in Tantegel.
I bet he only knows about it because he tried to steal it.
Can't help but wonder where the heck all me henchmen wound up, though.
Dead? Actually, I wonder if that is a thing, if that's something we're going to have, but whatever. Oh! We got his boxer shorts. Yay. Anything else to say? I'm going... Same thing. Yeah, he's just saying the exact same thing. Okay. Alright, well... There you go. Alright, now let's look outside the church. I didn't do any exploring. I went right to the church when I got here. So, 8 treasures and a monster not too far away.
All I've got is the realm of darkness, sealed away from all the other worlds. A prison of misery wherein hope can never thrive.
Oh, well thank you.
Our forebears did descend into this realm through the great pit of Geiger. Truly, they were intrepid souls indeed.
I guess that's a lot of... Oh, hey. A lot of people that fell through here making up this place. And excuse me. Seed of Magic. And... Oh, that's a treasure chest? I can't even see. Pair of slime earrings. Eh. Anyway, let's see what they have to sell. Dragonbane claws, we've seen those. Fire claws, we already have a pair. Silver shield, we've seen it doesn't do anything other than defense, so it's not really as worth it. Dragon shield we've had. Thinking cap, same thing. There's usually this is an upgrade place, but I guess for our party, not so much. Dragon mail, dragon scale. Yeah, I'm a little disappointed. Look at all the money I have, and there's nothing really worthwhile to buy.
Thou hast bested the archfiend, thou sayest. But is Baramos not merely an underling of Zoma, lord of the underworld, and master of all evil?
Yeah, we found that out a little late. Don't rub it in.
The castle to Tantegel bids thee welcome, wanderer.
Well, thank you. Nothing around here. Let's go check out this place. Whatever this is. I think it's the inn. Yes, it is an inn. Good job. 3 treasures. Well, I see... If I could... There we go, get in there. We have a Seed of Luck. I saw the bag. I see... Strong Medicine. How about you?
Mine own gluttony does my stomach punish. Goddess, wherefore must I suffer so? Ugh, such agony.
Okay. And we have one more treasure. Is it this over here? Or is it the barrel? Barrel! Antidotal herb. And there is not an upstairs. Okay. Alright, well. They're there. Aha! I'm glad that we have Snoop. 38 coins. Neat. We have 5 more to go. Nothing on this side. Okay, let's check out the item shop. Maybe they have something good to buy. Just a stand. Okay. Well, we have a lot of Tantegel webs, but we already have that many. Coagulant. Wow. I'm disappointed. Okay. Someone made a fan song of this this town tune, and it's really catchy. We're just a non-game character. We are of no use to you, the Dragon Warrior. Oh, who are you?
I see it! Within these lands, I love secrets. North of the tunnel and south of the cave. North and south. Both? But not both. Cannot be both.
Secret place person. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna sing that whole song. By the way, I just wanted to give you an idea that if you hear me humming or something, that's why. One of them goes, "We'll go thou, we'll go thee." It's really, really silly.
In the very center of the desert north of this place lieth an ancient ruin. Deep within its walls there gapeth a great chasm without bottom.
We saw that.
If legends speak true, 'twas created by the great rending of claws when the Lord of Underworld was birthed into this realm.
So he clawed a chasm. Okay.
Shouldst thou wish to visit the great castle of Tantegel, thou needst only to follow the road here.
Aha! We got stuff over there too. Is that on the other side? It is. Okay. Move. Oh. How annoying. Okay. And we have Iron Lance. We have 3 more. Okay. Make that 2 more. I'm ignoring people for treasure. Money!
See that citadel over yonder? It belongeth to the Lord of the Underworld himself.
I did. Oh. Cut. Kind of cut.
In all my years, I have not met but a single soul who set out to breach its defenses and to tell the tale.
Oh, that was automatic. Oh.
Heed my advice. Should thou wishes to live long, then do not even ponder heading there.
I'm pondering. I'm not pondering what Brain's pondering, but we're pondering. Yeah, I'm just throwing out references that probably no one's getting. Alright, anyway, we snooped around enough. Why don't we check out what's inside? And we can snoop in there. Okay, what do we have here? No treasure here. And no... We have a nice sparkly bath, though. But nobody in here. Nobody inside on the first floor, or treasure. Hello. 1 treasure. It's a seed of life. Okay.
Thou art a traveller, art thou not? Then hast thou heard tell of the fabled recovery ring, perchance?
Oh, I got a bunch of those.
'Tis said that a man need do no more than walk whilst wearing it, and his wound shall be miraculously healed.
You want one? I have several. I have 2 that I don't really need any of them because I just, well, they're not that necessary. Not for this party anyway. Actually, I don't think for any party you absolutely need it, except if you're doing a kill the hero quest. We have 2 treasures unaccounted for. Aha! 1 treasure unaccounted for. It's a mini medal! Let me see. You know, I didn't visit the house to the left, where I am first, so I'll do that. Oh, I got caught on something. Stupid bushes and how they somehow curve us over. Alright, right side of this building. No treasure here, okay.
I am engaged in the study of methods for the removal of curses. I chose this field of study that I might come to the aid of all affected by malign magics.
And he eventually will. Nobody else here? Okay, kid. 2 treasures here.
When rain and sun, the twain do meet, the range bow shall a bridge complete. So saith the ancient rhyme.
Oh right, I forgot we get to do that in this one as well. Yeah, so that should sound familiar eventually. First, books! A copy of Loving Living, a Grinner's Guide. I guess that's the happy personality or something. And Tears Before Bedtime. Weepy, I assume is... Well, the old naming convention for it was Weepy. But, okay. Now that we've visited, I think, all the buildings now, we can go ahead and get towards the castle. Weapon shop, inn, item shop, church. Those two buildings. Okay. So, let's go also see where the last item is, as well as we gotta find out where the last monster is as well. Not too far away, ready to be wrangled. Aha! Mini metal? Ring of Clarity. Well, okay. Anything else around here? No. Maybe he's in the castle. Classic. Oh!
Halt! Thine is a face I have hitherto not laid eyes upon. Where didst thou come from? By boat from the west? This cannot be. Wanderer, thou wouldst seek an audience with his majesty, yes?
Sure.
Then allow me to escort thee.
Okay. I wasn't expecting that. Oh wait, I think it's so we don't sequence break and we have to talk to him that way. Because you don't have to actually talk to him.
My God hath told me much of thy deeds. Forgive me for summoning thee here so suddenly, but there is something I would ask of thee.
Okay.
Perchance thou art familiar with the name Ortega?
Yes.
Thou art indeed his child, after all. Then allow me to officially bid thee welcome to Tantegel.
Go.
Now, 'twould behove us to begin by explaining how we of Tantegel came to know thy father.
Okay. A flashback time?
Hard to fathom though it may be, Ortega once resided within these very walls.
It must have been, what, a decade or so ago. 'Twas a day like any other, when an injured warrior was carried into the castle.
Oh yeah, he went through the lava to get here. Which is odd.
His wounds were most severe, but he was yet to breathe his last. Alas, his own name excluded. His memories had taken their leave of him entirely.
I elected to let him stay with us whilst he recovered. Ortega even served me for a time. Though he remembered naught of his old life, he was a gentleman, most jovial, and well liked by all in the castle.
Then, all too suddenly, one day he simply vanished. Nary a soul knew whither he had gone.
Surely thou findest thyself here today in search of thy father. By all means ask those within the castle anything thou wishest.
Well, thank you.
I am certain thou shalt be reunited with him ere long, but know patience. Should tragedy befall thee in thy haste, Ortega too would suffer.
All right. Well, those were words, and I will learn them someday. Now, let's see. Nothing here. So, why would I snoop? No monster in here.
The mighty Ortega fought alongside us against Zoma's legion in the past. I had never seen a warrior so capable, and have not seen one since.
He doesn't say thou and thine, though. He does.
Prior to thine arrival, Tantegel was visited by a fellow of the name Robin Hood or some such. The fiend was caught in the act of committing a crime most heinous and is under lock and key in the church. One would hope he is presently repenting for his actions.
He never does. It doesn't work.
The humble settlement of Carl lieth far to the northeast of this place, in a region home to a forest that stretcheth as far as the eye can see. though those in possession of a ship might be better served by journeying west unto the coast and setting sail thence.
Okay, well, thank you.
Thou art embarking on an adventure, friend. Allow this humble bard to sing thy praises. Ahem. Lo, a hero did come from the land far away, to the lord of the underworld Zoma to slay. Tontoran,
Or maybe Tay. Okay. Well, it wouldn't hurt to keep having a couple more of those dumb bards, really.
Legends do tell of a fabulous fairy flute secreted somewhere in the village of Call. Could such tales be true?
I wonder if that's going to be story-based, or if we could just pick it up and go.
The room into which thou findest thyself is the throne of our lord, the king.
'Twas my duty when he bowed here with us to attend to the brave hero Ortega. He was in grave condition when first he was found without the castle walls, seen senseless and badly burned. All that he was able to recall was his own name, and though his strength returned in time, his memory did not.
So even if we find him, he may not even remember us. I think, well, I know how it was in the original, but I don't know how it's going to be in this one. I'm sure it's going to still, some results are going to stay the same, and then some are going to change slightly. Oh, hey. Not too far away. So the monster's not over here. And no treasure is to be found on top. But yeah, this is some classic Dragon Quest 1 music here. Oh, hi, priest.
'Tis plain thou art not of this place, stranger. Whence camest thou, and wherefore? Thou hast journeyed for us to slay the dread lord of the underworld?
Yes.
Praise be, a savior is come. But lo, thou must surely struggle to find thy way in this and as yet unfamiliar world. Let the gods smile upon thee. I pray that she might deign to lessen thy burden.
Let's say no.
Forgive me.
Oh, wait. No.
So long have I wished to hear such things that mine imaginings did get the better of me.
Alright, well, that guy was a bundle of sunshine. I mean, even when he told me stuff, it was just like, it's nothing I needed to know. Alright, let's go ahead and head downstairs. Alright, I skipped a few loading screens so we can just get over here. But lo, there is... Oh, never mind. I thought there was a spot behind it. Never mind. I low nothing. Maybe low toe, but not low not much. I low not. And there's no way over that way either. Well, darn it. Oh, hi, lady.
The dawn shall visit our land once more. I have faith that it will be so.
And so it shall be. Ah, here we go. A little bit more. It's a diamond. Oh, actually, I think I know this guy. If I remember right, he does MP up. May the sacred light bless thee, hero, from a far-off land. And there you go, MP up. That's why I full healed. Now, they might have changed it so he actually fully heals now. But, eh. There's treasure over that way. Alright, well, we can't get over there right now. Let me take a quick look in here. Okay, that side we've explored, so next up is the left. Okay. Making sure I was not missing anything. Sometimes you miss a door.
Zoma did steal from here the sacred arms and hid them in places unknown to man. How I should have liked to see them.
Nothing around here, and little girl.
Thinkest thou that the Lord of the Underworld is a feared of aught? Spiders, perhaps?
Those are words. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, those are the sacred arms. Nothing in ya. Well, this feels more like a museum than anything. That's on the other side, so yeah, it's not over here. Well, why don't we go up here first? 2 treasures.
Not so very long ago, heroes by their hundreds did lay their heads in this, a humble hostelry. But last none returned from whence they came, and our rooms stand bare and empty.
Anything good? Well, okay. I'm snooping. Nothing on the right.
Oh, I have to find a way back through the pit of Geiger so I can report on what I've seen down here. I'm too scared to go outside, let alone all the way back up there. Oh.
I mean, I can give you a, oh, here we go. Special medicine. But no, I could give him a Chimera Wing. Apparently they're so magical they just go through. Not on this side, and I don't see anybody in here. Alright, this is probably the last spot. Yep. Silk Robe. That's all the treasure here. No monster here either, though. Alright. Somewhere in this castle it's gotta be. Alright. Oh, come on. 3 treasures here. Nothing on this side. We have a back way, but I feel like I don't want to do that yet.
This realm was given form by the mighty root abyss. Yet even she could not escape dread Zoma's wrath, who did with cunning seal her away in a place beyond hope.
Nothing over there. Okay. It's either here or that barrel. It's that barrel. Okay. Another entrance to go up in. But I'm going to go into that, get in that barrel first. Mini medal! That was worth it. We have 2 more. Nothing to snoop around here. Alright, well this is... We have a couple places we can check out, but we're not going to do that. We're going to finish this floor first. Alright, well, we have to go do this.
Thou wouldst face dread Zoma. I do commend thee for thy courage, friend, but throw not thy life away. None save one wielding the Sword of Kings could hope to smite the Dark Lord, nor could one hope to withstand his wrath, save with the auroral armor and the hero's shield for protection. Alas, this trinity of sacred arms resideth no longer in the castle, yea, not even an image of the fabled treasures remaineth.
Well, I have one. Elfin Elixir! Hell yeah! Yiggleaf! Nice. That'll be very useful. Okay, yes, thank you. You're Yiggleaf. We get it. And that's all the treasures. I'll teal that up in a bit. Alright, so we have 2 places we can go up that way, but I guess we'll go to Yellow Circle next. So, alley-oop. Oh, treasure right there, but first... Coagulant. Agility. 1 more treasure only. Alright, anyone else to speak to here? Nothing there? Okay, I guess we'll get it. There's the Sunstone! Just like Robin Hood said. Alright, well, that was necessary. We found out that it creates a rainbow of some sort, so... May as well try to do that. And now, let's see, I have 2 places I can go. I have... Yeah, we'll start with this little tower room or whatever here first. 1 more treasure, and a monster ready to be wrangled nearby here. How about you?
Well, Alien. 'Tis a name I feel I have heard here ere this day, but of course, 'tis the town from whence another traveller who visited us here hailed.
Alright, well thank you for that. Oh, hey! A she-slime. Alright. Slurper stuff! And we get Sheila. Thanks, Sheila. I think that's our first red slime. Yeah. Alright, any more monsters in the area? Nope. Okay. Alright, we still have that 1 treasure to find, too. Also, this covers both of the things we needed to find around this town. After this, after we're done exploring, I'll go ahead... Aha! Kitty! Meow. Yes, meow. It's a cat suit. Alright, I think that's our third or fourth one now, so if I need to, I can go to Elf Village to buy stuff again, at least. That's the one place I could spend my money, but I'm gonna hold off. Well, that's new. I don't know what this is. I was expecting us to be done now. One treasure, and we snoop. Full moon ring.
Huh? What sayest thou? The sunstone? Alas, no such treasure is to be found here, friend. But by strange coincidence, I did chance to dream of such a thing. Yet, yea, the dawn did finally return to our realm, and upon its breaking, the self-same stone was entrusted unto me.
And so that's why you put it in the dining room. Okay. Well, I guess that's all. I sort of remember a person giving a clue. I just didn't remember him being all the way out here. But, alright. Alright, that was about everything we could do. I also sold some excess equipment along the way, but otherwise, we're all set for the exploration. Last time we were kind of like covering up there, but we stopped because we needed to get things finished and get myself saved. I will probably do an off-screen cursory look to make sure I didn't miss anything up here, but generally we've covered this upper area. So now we're going to go with from the castle from right to left. So let's do that. I don't think I had pad put on, so I'm probably going to get into an encounter soon. No treasure. And no monsters. Looks like nothing. Okay, I just had a funny fight there. So a living statue just crit me, but because I have the spiked armor on, it killed itself by doing that. Anyway. Sorry, I had to share that. Okay, there's nothing else around on the left side. Or this area, at least. But it's good to take a look at some of the sites. Yeah, nothing else that I could see. Are you just a rock? You're just a rock. Okay. We're occasionally getting some basic slime fights, too. Did I? Okay, yeah, I did go this way. Okay. But, yeah, this is going to be some heavy exploration since there's a whole new world here. And no, I'm not singing it. I'm sing-songy, but I'm not quite singing. You know, if I do remember, I'll try to link that old song I was singing over in Tantegel. I don't know if it's still around or not. I found it a long time ago. Alright, let's see. We want to go... Oh, geez. That's further south than I meant to go. Whoops. I do see a cave, but we'll make that cave our starting point for next, when we go down here. There's a monster not too far away from here. Probably in the, cave nearby, more likely. Yeah, okay, based on that, that's what it seems to be. Looks like there's not much over here. Oh, but wait, I do see sparklies in the distance. We're almost there. Aha! Dazzle me not, special medicine. Well, in any case, we can go to the left now. And again, I'll be doing a lot of searching on my own, and I'll show you some stuff that I find if anything new pops up. Non-sailing ones, at least. Alright, so we got this left side here. This should have plenty. Alright, yeah, that's where we left off on the upper side there, too. Alright. Oh, we got a little... There we go. Had to go around that, but there's not much else around here. Huh. I'm a little shocked by this. Oh, wait, we got one in our area here, somewhere. Aha! Tangle Web, Seed of Agility, and Stamina. Nothing obviously around. I really wish Terri could wield some of the instant death items, because then her attacking would make more sense. I know that sounds silly, but it's true. Anyway, I think we found everything we can in the general vicinity that what we were looking for. So I'll go ahead and do some off-screen looking around once I finish going all the way over to the right here. Alright, so I was searching up north and I found some sparkles. So, just wanted to show that off. Seed of Strength, Diamond. Alright, I'm starting to remember that I didn't fully explore this side, so I don't mind just showing bits and pieces instead, because there's a lot, and there's not a lot of significant things. So I will also be, once I finish up on the upper side, I will show us traveling on this little I guess it's a peninsula? I always forget. But this little spot here. So, anyway, we found sparklies. Coagulant, magic water. Alright, and sorry about that sound. In any case, alright, we're over here. I fully explored upper area. We're all set there. So now, oh, hey! Sparkles! Antidote herbs, medicinal herbs, Seed of Defense. Okay, Seed of Defense is at least worth it. But yeah, now we have a spot to be checking out. I do not have Step Guard. I do have a sparkle nearby. I assume it's in the poison somewhere. Ah, there it is. Necklace of Immunity, Bronze Shield. Alright, I'm not really worried about the damage, though. I see a sparkle nearby. Right up here. Agility, Strength. Alright, those are nice. Yeah, some of these fights are not too bad, and some of them are like, oh my god, would this end? I've been basically using up all of Tal's MP, and I even have, also, yeah, I do see that we have treasure nearby, but it also could be in the water. But, I have the Goddess Ring on him so that he can at least use up some of the... So he can gain some MP back without us wasting anything. Also, I don't know how... Oh wait, I know how, but that's going to be by boat if we want to get into that spot. Okay, that's fine. Says there's two. Can I snoop? I cannot snoop. Okay, okay, there's one. Stamina, Unsealant. Yeah, we haven't been getting any rare items. But in any case, there's now 0, so probably nothing right nearby. Was hoping for a little bit more out of this, though. But yeah, I would love to get more of those rare items, like when we got Fire Claws so early, but just by sailing around. Alright, that looks like that's everything on this end. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do one more check around between, the Tantegel and to the left one more time, just to make sure I didn't miss anything. And then we'll head south and explore that area. Ah, I did find one just right here. Moonwort bulbs, antidote herbs, Seed of Luck. See? Looking over things painstakingly is sometimes the right way. Okay, I made myself go all the way to the bottom where we were saying we were going to make the cutoff point. Perpendicular to the cave over there, roughly. So, left on. Let's find out if we can find anything good. Ugh, I feel like I should go south and I'm not going to. But yeah, we're just exploring the land and seeing how it is. I see sparkles are way up ahead. Yeah, we got quite a few sparkles to be had here. Yeah, we'll go straight up. See the magic, stamina. Alright. Those are not bad. I mean, there could be better. Anything over here? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, I don't see much here. Well, I do know there's at least one sparkly around here. There it is. Money, Another assassin's dagger and a fur vest. Well, that wasn't much. Oh, but we got a secret spot. 2 treasures, no monsters. Anything in the trees that I should just be finding? Ah, there they are. Oh shit, it's a Dragon Robe? Oh, that's like one of the best armors you get. And you get that usually from mini metals and a dragon scale. Well, Terri's got her ultimate, oh, she can't equip it? Are you serious? That's supposed to be like her best equipment. How about you? You can't equip their dragon... Oh, if no one can equip it, I'll be so pissed, because that is supposed to be one of the best things. Reduces damage from fire and ice attacks. Magic and breath. No, 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 no. Wow! Oh, that is so disappointing. Like, very disappointing. That was one of the first rare, awesome pieces of armor we got in this world, I think, and we can't use it. I mean, I'm sorry, excluding the hero shield, but that was kind of expected, but jeez. Ah, I thought one of those two could at least equip it. See, this is what happens when you don't have a sage, mage, or cleric. You miss out on some good gear. But alright. We did a lot of the upper area, so we're going to go ahead and cross the mountain just to make sure we're not missing anything else. But, oh my god, that hurt. I know that they do get some better equipment later, but it still sucks. I think some of it's not until post-game, for instance. Why don't we go in this cave, though? Maybe we'll get something? I think, Terri gets a light dress or something like light dress from the Game Boy Color. 4 treasures. No snoops. And a monster not too far away, but not on this floor. Alright, we have 2 very different things. I'm gonna go south first, because that's one option, at least. Let's see. Yeah, we'll do the south and east ones first. Man, do I love Tiptoe, though. Or Padfoot, whatever. Alright, anyway. A banishing bell. That was not that worth it, but whatever. But okay, we got 3 more treasures. Let's see. I don't think there's anything up this hallway, but I'll go a little bit further. Yeah, I didn't see anything. Let's go to the right. We can see both on this way. Okay. Alright, so left is back the way we came, which we can always do as we get back. Let's go to the right. Treasure number 2. It's a prayer ring. That's very suitable. I'll probably be giving some use to that. The goddess ring is really helping the hero big time right now, though. I've been just zapping a lot of the fights. Alright, nothing else here. Going down. Alright, looks like this is the base floor. Probably if we have to fall down somewhere, this is where it would be. 3 treasures, and a monster not too far away, but still not the area. Cower ring, and 10-ton toupee. Those are both cursed. We have one more. Oh, right over here. A second goddess ring. Well, I could definitely go ahead and maybe give it to him. I mean, right now he's got the double elevating shoes. She's got 1, and I don't want to give him that yet, but I might alternate it with Scarcy's MP at some point. But nice. Alright, I made my way back to the last spot we left off at. And we have 2 more treasures to find. And a Padfoot to recast. Alright, make that 1 more treasure. Vial of magic water. Okay, making sure I don't miss anything in the dark there. I don't think it's going to be that bad, but you never know. Alright, next up is the left. We may as well do that. I guess the last treasure on that floor is going to be to the right. Well, hello! Want to lend a hand or 6? That's our second one, I think. Armadeus. And Armstrong's over the moon. Okay, that's a very good attack. Anything else? There's treasures, but we can't reach them here. Alright, that's fine. Anyway, let's see. One treasure, not in the halls, okay. Is there any more monsters here? No, okay. And we have one more treasure to find. I think it's on probably the longer way. That would make the most sense, unless they want to do a shitty, Okay, they didn't do a shitty dead end. I mean, they can do that. It makes sense, but... Anyway, just a spirit bracer. Alright, now we can go down that final set of stairs and find out what else is here. That goddess ring already made this worth it, though. Not that I'm using it very often, but hey. And what's down here? Oh, there was like the bunch of treasures they said. Yeah, this is the same floor as before. Oh, this is a maze. Alright, well, go to the first dead end you can find. The monsters are not that interesting, just so you know. They're just repeats at the moment. Alright, so let's go here first and clear it of any treasure. Dead end? No dead end, okay. Mini medal! That was worth it. I'll meet you back at the next choice. Alright, I'm over here again, and I think this time I'm gonna go up. Because that seems like less... It just seems to make more sense. Oops. So we'll go ahead and do that. We have... Really? I have to do this again? 3 treasures. Jeez. Alright, we have 3 treasures. Nothing on this end. We'll take the long way each time. By the way, Kazap is making things so much easier. Alright, nothing at this inlet. I may be misusing words, but it's okay. I'm an English major. Oop, moved a little ahead, but anyway. A demon spear. Oh, that's the one that actually is pretty good with instant killing. Now the question is, can anyone actually equip it? Let's see if I get disappointed again like the Dragon Robe. Hero cannot. Crag can! Okay, so he has a way to deal with some metals. Terri obviously could not. I didn't think so, and Scarcy can't. Okay, so, you know what? That's good for him. Is that better than the Fire Claws? Let me find out. It is! Okay, in that case, I'm going to move the Fire Claws over to Terri, because now she has access to Frizzle. There we go. And... Oh, no, it's not a big backtrack. Oh, come on, Padfoot. Stop that. Yeah, Demon Spear is pretty good. Anything over here? Nope. It's all the way down there. Okay. Wonder if this has one of those special things that makes the rainbow bridge or something. Alright, I doubt the right side's going to have much, so we're just going to keep going down. Doubt anything's here. Worth a shot. And let's just make our way over to that treasure chest. Last stop, anyway. It's gotta be the most important if it's this far away. At least I'd hope it is. 2 treasures? I was totally unprepared for that. Actually, I was. Anyway, left side first. Sword of Ruin. Yay. And Suit of Hate Mail. Yay. Who doesn't want some cursed equipment? This vexing armor reduces damage taken from enemy spells, but sometimes paralyzes the wearer. Essentially, it's just going to freeze you up while also taking less damage. And the Sword of Ruin. Few swords are so capable of critical hits, but its brilliance comes at a cost. Whoever wields it is inevitably cursed. Well, who can equip it? Hero? Just a hero anyway. And he's going to get a better weapon anyway, but... Well, that was disappointing. Alright, anyway, I will meet you back out of here. Okay, we're out of the cave, and I decided to go to where we last explored, which is be about this area here. And a fight. So, that's what we're going to do. An item! I mean, good. Sparkles. Medicinal herb, seed of defense. Not bad. Nothing else in the treasure radar. We're going to go to that little dead end over here, just to make sure we ain't missing anything. Ah, there's 1, 2, 3 by sea here. And a special place to go to here. Let's take a look here. 1 treasure, 1 animal. But it's just a nun. What could it possibly mean?
The goddess created women in her image, and as such, they ought to be treated with the utmost respect. Would you not agree?
Yeah. Surprise! Oh, a dragon! Grarg! That was a weird one. Green Giant. They didn't think that name very well. Alright, we also have 1 more treasure. Ah, there it is. A Spirit Bracer. We got a bunch of those now. But okay. Hey, I'll always take more monsters. I don't think we have enough to get a reward yet either. But that's okay. We got a lot of sparklies we'll be getting by sea at some point. I'm going to work on land stuff first, though. Since we explored everything to the north by foot already. Yeah, and then we're going to just keep going down until we finish what we can do on foot. That's my plan anyway. We got plenty of treasure, though. I'm not going to use my nose for treasure around here, though. What about over here? No monsters this way. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed some of these exploration parts. I think that, you know, since they remade this, it is definitely part of the experience. Oh, hey! Angel bells, silver rosary, and a full plate of armor. Not bad. Oh, wait, we got a new enemy! The Chimera. Let's see, we'll go ahead with the Blizzard Blade. Why don't you toss some boulders? At this point, you may as well just use your Thunderbolt Blade, and you attack. Yeah, that's right, Terri gets to use some of her items. Oh! They went down pretty fast, and she thought about porn. Of course she did. I thought she would lose that by now, but I guess old habits die hard. In any case. How are we doing? Yeah. Now it's time to cross that bridge! Alright, nothing nearby. To our best knowledge, anyway. That looks like a special spot in the water, but again, we're just focusing on what we could find on land first. Weird paths. Oh, I see sparkles. And it's just 1. Money, weightlifter's belt, thorn whip. Getting a lot of weightlifter belts or strength ups here. Alright, nothing here. I am going to look upwards. Hit the wrong button. Alright, I did that on my own so that you didn't have to see me do as much. We're just doing a lot of left and right now. Nope, wait, we got another new enemy. What are you? Umbra. I'm just going to Kazap and try to get rid of them right away. Just in case they're resistant, though, we should get ahead and make some plans for that. Try confusing it and assassin stab it. Yeah, having Kazap as a nuke is great, especially when you're recovering your MP faster than you spend it. Alright. So, we have a big portion to explore here. I'm going to explore around before I go to the town. Aha! Sparkles! Medicine, antidote, and seeds of strength. Nothing else in the vicinity. I don't see anything special. Okay. I'm doing my best to try to be better about finding everything, but I swear OCD is a tough thing. I'm not clinically OCD, I just have OCD tendencies, though. Just don't want to make light of anyone that actually does suffer from it. I think several people have that sort of thing, though, when it comes to, at least, not just video games, but in general, like with specific things. And hello. And hello again. Let's try this again. Hello, Sparkles. Unsealant, Chimera Wings, Mercury's Bandana. Alright. I love how much they give us sometimes. Sometimes. Other times it kind of feels like a lot. Well, especially the Goddess Ring. Oh, hello, another! Moonwort Bulb, Seeds of Agility. There's also one we can't get until we use our boat. Let's look up a little bit this way, because I see Sparkles. I probably don't really need to edit out much, because Kazap is kind of making short work of everything right now. Seed of Luck, Seed of Defense. Alright. We'll slowly make our way back down. He's okay on MP at the moment. I mean, I may as well use the wizard rings. We've gotten to several of them. I've stolen several, too. Alright, so living statues, they resist the Kazap, so it's a little more difficult when I fight those. Oh, I see a lot of Sparkles I missed on the upper side here, but let's go ahead and go up this way first. Well, I didn't miss them, I just passed them. Anyway, Sparkles, Medicine, Magic Water. Okay. Nothing immediately nearby. Alright, up to the bridge. Okay. We're good on this front. Alright, just got out of the dead end to make it a little bit easier. Well, not the dead end, but get out of that spot. Massive desert time. Alright, first Sparkle. Holy Water, Dazzle Me Nots, Leather Kilt. Meh. Oh, hello. Tropical Paradise. 2 treasures. And an animal. Or monster. It's a chimera. They seem to be native only to this land. Squawk. Squawk, squawk. I think it's our first one. Polly wanna squawk? But okay. And nothing to snoop on over there. Oh, over here. A Scourge Whip, that's our second one, but we don't really need it because only the Beast Master can equip it. And a pair of rabbit ears. Oh, just what we always wanted. Well, maybe Terri. She's had them before, though. At this point, they're old news. Alright, loading screen. You want to load? Thank you. I'm going to continue on the left side, just in case I missed anything else. Alright, looks good. I have to keep resetting that. Alright, so here's our one and only. Leather hat, leather armor, magic water. Well, at least it's money. About time to get into that town. Just about. We only have one small spot to go to. Nothing. Okay. And nothing there. Okay, with that all said, let's go on into town. And we are in Damdara, or Hawkness, I think it used to be called. I wonder if it's supposed to be Damdara, maybe, I don't know. In any case, 3 treasures, and a monster. And a snoop. We can get in there. Well, hello.
Journey south from this place and continue to then east once thou reachest the coast, and thou will reach mighty Cantland. Cross the first bridge that greets thee, heading eastwards from here.
There. Though make sure thou dost not do the same with the second bridge. Pay it no heed and follow the coast towards the northeast instead. That's a lot of words, thank you. Aha! Mini medal! And what do we have over here? Nay! Nay! Interact. Ori Kelcum! Yeah, okay. Yeah, we were looking for that, I guess. And Snort to you too. Figure you gotta talk to the animals if there's a monster nearby, you never know. Let's see. We're at the bottom right now. I'll go ahead and start with the houses here. Yeah, I'll start with the whole town. Let's just do that. One treasure, I already know where it is. Magical robes, which we can't use at all. Oh, can't talk to you over the table. Fine. Yea, the legends do tell of a realm above our own, a kingdom beyond the heavens, and in it a wondrous sphere of light. Could it be that perchance the sphere's light might brighten our own realm, were to be brought here? I don't know, let's try. I actually didn't try it, so let's see. Is it not in there? Oh, here we go. It gives off a gentle light. I guess we can't use it like that. It'd kind of be cool if it makes it daytime, nighttime or something, but that'd be kind of useless at this point. Check the leftmost side. Okay.
Kaboom, boom, boom. I want you in my...
Rosmere begins to... Oh! Kaboom, boom, boom, boom. I want you in my room. That's a really old reference. And that's the monster. The monster revealed before your eyes. Yeah. Alright then. Mike. Alright, Mike. I like your references, at least. Alright, in any case, let's go into the house. 2 treasures. Wisdom. And look, no pants! Alright. Anyway. Achoo! Achoo! Oh, who does take my name in vain? Achoo! That was weird and gross. Alright, no more monsters, okay. How about here? One more treasure over here. Money.
The venerable elder in the house next to mine own, sneezes relentlessly. My wrath waxes hot against him.
Oh, okay. I guess it's her talking causing him to sneeze. That's how it works, guys, don't you know? So stop talking about me. Actually, I was sneezing quite a bit the other day, but it's allergies. Alright, how about over here?
Lo, though our world may be covered in darkness, I have oftentimes seen a bright sparkling in yonder meadow. It danceth among the undergrowth, where the horses do prance and caper.
Yes, that'd be the orichalcum that we got. 1 treasure.
Alas, the water ebbeth lower by the day. I fear this town is not long for this world. 'Twas a struggle repelling the beast of the desert, but what hope will have we against thirst?
Yeah, if anyone knows Dragon Quest 1, you'll know what the fate of this town. Seed of Luck. So I will say they kind of pasted over what happened in Dragon Quest 1, so they kind of just said like, yep, this happened. I wonder if the remake will make it a little bit more, I don't know, story-based. Anyway, we have a couple places we can go here. Nothing here. Hey, lady.
Today once more, chill doth envelop the town, but at the sun's light, even the regions of the desert are grown cold.
Alright, well, why don't we go into this weapon shop first?
I wander in the world in search of orichalcum, and yea, I thought, though I was told I might find it here, I see it not.
Too bad I found it. Alright, what do you have? Blizzard Blade? Meh. Giant, we have that. Power Shields! Okay, self-healing would be very useful for some of them, especially because it's free. I may buy a couple of those. Silver Shield, we already went over those. They're just defense. Bandit Mail, Odd Armor Forged from an Unknown Ore. I think it's just defense, though. Dragon Mail is... Actually, it's not better, but okay. Wizard's Robe and Scandalous Swimsuit for those who think the fun of the fight is strutting their stuff. I haven't read these in a while. Conjurer's Clothes of Old that helps to protect the wearer from having their spells sealed away. Yeah. And... yeah, okay. Well, Power Shields I'm probably going to go ahead and get. Probably 2, because Tal can heal himself for a very easy, modest 5 MP pretty easily. And Terri has her Hustle Dance if she really needs to use healing. So more than likely, just one for Crag and one for Scarcy whenever they have a turn that they can't be on the attack, I suppose. But anyway, I'll take care of that, and I'll be right back. Alright, I took care of that. I also figure if I find more, I could always give one extra more to Terri, so... we'll do the other weapon shop next, because I'm curious about buying stuff. But I don't think we actually do buy things in this one. I don't remember.
Here in this place are sold weapons and armor. Unfortunately, we are closed for now. I am too much occupied with the naming of my next born to do business. Abimelech? Magog? No. What manner of name wouldst thou favor, traveler?
How about, Matthias? I like that name. Money! Anything else? One more treasure, so over here. Dummy! I don't need it.
Lo, a child is to be born unto me. But he who has begat this child is yet troubled in the matter of its naming. Such a decision befiteth him not.
Oh.
He hath even been asking those who visit the shop their opinions. I will certainly never forget the vexed look of that adorned Ortega's great face when he too was consulted on the matter.
So, yep, our father had been here. Lo in thee and thine and whatnot. But yeah, this weapon shop be closed. Let's check out the inn. No treasure. And nobody to really talk to. Yeah, I'll probably do an inn trip in a moment, but yeah. I could do that later. 3 treasures. I could see 2 sacks. Medicine. Don't be medicine again. Seed of Magic, thank you. That made me feel better. And the last one is over here. Rabbit ears. I just sold some, too.
I am Lena, who once danced most successfully in the town of Asham. But a customer, driven wild with love for me, that I did not return, hounded me until I had no choice but to leave. I wonder if the proprietor of the establishment where I once danced as well. Should you ever meet him, please, you must let him know that I am safe.
Oh! Yeah, you can get an item for that. So, you know, I might do a quick stop on that then, if I can remember. Yeah, so we have to go to a sham at night for that. Remember that. And remember to remind me. Alright, anyway, let's see. Alright, nothing to snoop as usual here. Hello.
The humble desert town of Damdara doth bid thee welcome, wanderer. Oh, what vision is this? I can no longer see the strange entity that prowled beyond the town limits. It has flown, but to where I cannot tell.
Prowled beyond the town limits. Is it one I found already, I guess? Huh. Is this where... yeah, that's where I save. Okay. Aha! A barrel. Come here, Wing. Eh. Nothing else around town, though, at least, so let's talk to you.
No, till the underworld, Lord of the underworld lieth dead, shall dawn break o'er this land once more.
Okie dokie there. Let's go to the item shoppy. Let's see. What do you have? Necklace of Immunity, Carrier of the Air, Bedazzlement, Arousing, Full Moon, and Clarity. Well, it's a good set. And Leap Before You Look. Alright. Yeah, not much good here, unfortunately. Anything else to explore? Let's see. Well, I haven't gone to the far right past the well. I went in the well, but not past it. I don't know if there's anything else there. No monsters. No treasure. What would be over there? I mean, I'll look, I guess. It's a weird little wall, though, to be placed over there. Alright, I'll meet you over there, because it's a bit of a walk. Alright, was it worth this walk? Oh. A couple people here. An elf?
I know a secret, I know a secret. The flute is buried just south of the bath and call. Oops.
If the wandering Mr. Gallon thou dost seek, thou must journey due east toward fair Cantless Keep. Shaldaral dee. Okay. And I guess there's nothing else around here, huh? Okay. Well, let's go to a sham real quick and make sure it's nighttime, and we'll go ahead and let them know about Lena. If I remember right, you get a decent reward. So, where are you, sham? There's too many of these things here. There you are. Alright, we're in a sham, and we went to the dancing place, and let's talk.
There are perhaps many who think that the enjoyment of dance is found in the abundant fashion display. We tend to take great pride in our craft and practice most intensely every single day.
Okay, how about you?
You got some business with me, friend. You say you've met with Lena, who wants to dance here with us? Praise to be to the highest. We have all been so worried about her. Where is she? You must tell me. But no, she is her own person. She must be allowed to return only when she wishes. We're simply glad to know that she is safe and well. You must be rewarded for bringing us such very good news. Here, friend, for you.
It's a magic bikini, and this is actually... It's actually decent armor. It's basically an upgrade to the magical skirt.
I've once offered ambitions of establishing a theatre in the lands of the East. Oh, it all seems like a distant dream to me now.
Alright, this is the part I don't like. It changes the sprite and sexualizes the Earl, but whatever. It's an increase in armor. Like, look at that defense. That defense goes up way high, and it also helps with the same magic defense, if not more, than magical skirt. Oh, that's actually not bad. That actually looks kind of good. That looks cute. Okay. Yeah, in the past it used to be like super duper bikini. Oh boy, 8-bit sprite of bikini boobies, basically. So, but now this one actually looks. It actually looks respectful. I appreciate that. You know, and while I'm thinking of it, let's go ahead and go to Mini Metal Manor. All right, this should at least give us one reward. Alright, let's see. 87. We hit the 80. We got a Dragon Claws. I don't know if anyone can equip it or needs to equip it. Wait a moment. We hit 85. We get the Estrella's Abacus. That's actually one of the best. I think this is the one that's the best in the weapon in the game or something. It has the highest attack even more than others or something. It used to be anyway, I think. One of these Abaci were. Alright, 87. At 90, we get the Dragon Robe, which we already have, and we already know that none of us can equip. I'm a little sad about that still. What do we have left? Dragon Robe. Yeah. The Blessed Bikini. That one's shitty, by the way. That one is only... all it does is give you... it's just heal... Basically the recovery ring, and it has the same sprite as probably as the Magic Bikini. I guess I'll show it off once, but each class has a different unique sprite for it too. But since we only have one female, only Terri be showing it off. Now the Goddess Shield, that's great. Bringham Whip, even better. And Exo Toga, I think that's the best armor that we're gonna get for our thief. So yeah, less damage from spells, less likely to be affected by poison, paralysis, and sleep. So yeah, Anyway, that all said, I think we got everything we can get for now. Next time, we will go ahead and travel to east past of Damdara and take a look at Cantlin, as well as explore that region. Yeah, things are going a little slow, but you know what? It's okay. I think we kind of need to be a little slow while we get all the items, all of them, so we can get through this. So, next time we'll do that. For now, thanks for watching and have a good one. Bye-bye.